It's a wanted poster. Doesn't look like they have one for Vice, though I do have to say that one all the way to the left kinda looks awfully familiar. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. You know what, Ica? I have to agree with you. I know I was in here with Vice looking at his duplicate picture over there. I wonder if that could mean something for the future. I don't know. Yes, I do. What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, we saw a very comedic, back and forth storyline between Ica and Vice. Remember, Ica and Fina are together, and Vice and Gilder are together. They're in the exact same town, but neither know they exist. Well, Gilder knows that the girls are here, but Gilder doesn't know the connection between Vice and the girls. But in any case, the connections go even further because they each got a half of a map to Daccat's lost treasure. And that, my friends, is where we will be going today. Now, before going on, I did tell you that you can sell discoveries to the merchant guy here, the guildmaster or whatever, as long as you had a boat. And you know what? Fina and Ica bought a boat. So that means when we talk to him, he is more than willing to listen to us about all of the discoveries that we have made. So we can talk to him, we can sell not only what we found with Vice, but we can magically sell him the balloon seed and skull rock. And these were things that Vice and Gilder discovered, but Ica and Fina had no idea. But you know what? We have 0 gold, so let's go ahead and go through all of this one by one. Because what you're going to want to do is, once you're done selling everything, you're going to want to go to the leaf. There we go. Thank you, yada, yada, yada. And I actually have to go down and around. I thought I could make a shortcut across, but I cannot. You actually want to go to the item shop and buy yourself some healing crystals and some magic droplets and maybe a new thing of armor I believe they have for Ica. So I am going to do that first, and then I'm going to meet you guys outside for our grand journey treasure hunting. Alright, so as you can see here, this is what I ended up buying. 30 of the Sacrace, 30 of the Sacrum, 30 magic droplets, and we still have a gem and a beer. Okay, let's just, there you go, and you change into the Cupel Spike, which is actually a really cool attack. Quick +3, yeah, take that, whatever. So, here we go, these are the items that I ended up buying for the girls, and I did give Ica a new armor. What was it? The Carvana, whatever, armor. I think it's made from one of the enemies that we either fought or didn't fight yet, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so if I still have a little bit of gold left, so I probably could have bought a little bit more, but if you did not know about the whole selling of discoveries things or whatever, you could just leave here, fight a little bit, earn some gold, come back, and then buy some stuff. So that's actually not a bad idea, but what we're going to do is we're actually going to set sail for Daccat's Island and just go at it. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I guess that's something there. On the treasure map, it says, "The dead will always watch over my treasure." And there's a skull here on the eastern part of the Valuan continent. I wonder if that has anything to do with... I wonder if that has to do with anything. I'm pretty sure it does. I have a feeling. Now, I'm going to sink down this way really quickly. There should be a discovery. I don't think I missed it now. That's too below the clouds. There is a discovery that comes this way, and we did miss it because I wasn't fast enough to get it, and I really didn't want to wait for it to come back this way. But if we move forward to Nasser, that's where the cutscene with Clara came in, and that's how Vice and Gilder got to the city. You probably remember that from like an episode or so ago. I'm pretty sure it was the last episode. But I'm waiting for... Oh, there it is. There it is. See it moving on over there? You know what? Let's actually go right to it. Even if I run into a fight, then whatever. But it's just a funny thing that I feel like doing here, because I'm going to discover this with Ica and Fina. Nope, actually, we're going to get into a fight first. And you know what? I'm going to leave this fight in for the sake that maybe there's a new enemy. But also, yes, there is actually. But also to kind of give a visual on the battlefield. You basically fly around in a bunch of different boats throughout the course of this game, and they all have different, looks to them and everything. But the fields will drastically change, and when we went from Maramba to the Temple of Piran, this was kind of the size of the boat that we were on. Of course, it looked different and everything, but I didn't end up showing the fight. Here I feel like, just might as well show off the battleground that the girls are in, so it actually works out pretty well. Anyway, lurkers, are 109 HP, 285 experience, 193 gold. Could possibly drop Electrum boxes, which is always a fun thing. And you can take them down, apparently, oh, they're green enemies, so you can take them down with red. And apparently yellow is pretty good too. So you know what, let's go with yellow with these guys. Why not, right? So we'll attack you with yellow. And because I bought all of those boxes, let's go ahead and actually shoot an Electri straight forward. The good thing about this boat, hopefully if you don't kill the other one, is that because it's such a small area, and you wanted to cast something like Wevel, you'd probably end up hitting most things in your path with it. So it makes it for an easier spell casting time. Yes, we did. And mind you, you only have the girls, and they're not exactly that strong. So definitely start utilizing Fina's magic ability. That's where that was weird the way that it came back in the view. Here are you. This is the map of ages. What once used to be a grand map of the skies, carved into a beautiful stone tablet, is now a weather-worn, crumbling slab of rock. It is said that the map is but a portion of the original, but nobody knows what keeps it afloat. I'm sorry, it just looks like a slab of rock to me. They didn't even attempt to put any type of details to show a map, but it's an interesting point. You know, apparently this is a map of what the world should look like or something, and now nobody knows exactly what it looks like. But we will do something with that discovery once we switch back over to Vice and Gilder. Till then, let's make our way to Daccat's Island. Now, as I was saying, you definitely want to utilize Fina's spellcasting abilities because she's really good. She's strong. I think people just want to go ahead and muscle their way through this game, doing nothing but attack, special attack, etc., etc., etc. But if you take advantage of Fina's spellcasting ability, you'll be able to have a much better time with it. Like that last fight I was just in, I killed everything in a single level. And I may be able to do it again, though I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure these guys have a high magic resistance. The Kanzels. 325 HP, 173 experience, 1,000 gold apiece. Ooh, I want to kill these guys. And they possibly could drop gold pollen. I have no idea what that is. I don't ever remember getting it, but I want it. I definitely want it. I'm pretty sure they have a high magic resistance, but yellow still seems to be the way to go. So let's go ahead and start blasting things with electricity. Hopefully Fina will hit both. I mean, it's a small enough thing, so yeah, right? Come on, shoot them! Or they just have a complete resistance to magic. That could be a thing as well. Ow! Jerk. Oh. Over there. Ah! Smash. So there you go. There was the Cupel spike that we got. Basically, think of it like Kirby's down smash or down special ability from Smash Brothers, where he changes into all kinds of different things and just falls on the guys. Of course, Cupel is only going to be a spike here, but it's still the same purpose, still the same idea. Gonna do it again. Smash! Alright. Alright, these guys aren't too hard. Yeah, we had a good time with that. I enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and collect our 2,000 gold. Awesome. See? So, even if you didn't know about the whole, the whole thing with going back and selling the discoveries, you can probably get... Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm sorry. Bad button pushing. See, I'm at 7,000. It's probably about a good 4,000 gold that I earned just from those few fights. So you can always go back and go from there. So here's the rock. If you didn't know where it was, this is where you wanted to discover the Skull Rock. And then you want to take it and you want to aim kind of where it's looking. And you want to head in that direction. Now, that's not the island in front of me. Actually, that's the island. Was that seriously the balloon seed that went above me? Where'd it go? I could swear I just saw it. Yep, there it is. You bastard. Ugh. Waited forever for that thing, and there it is in front of me, taunting me. But this is the island that we want to go to. So we're going to dock. And then you may notice We already start hearing a chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Here we go. Up there we are. We received our next cham. This is actually one of 2 chams that we will be able to find here in Daccat's Island, as well as 1 moonfish. In addition to those items here, there are 13 chests here on Daccat's Island. But it's a very interesting gimmick with this island, and I can't really explain it yet, not until we start going around with Vice and Gilder. But first things first, I just want to quickly give Cupel that cham just to get it out of my inventory. There you go, buddy. Let's heal everybody up. Boom, done. And move towards this door with this strange scorpion on it. Hey, why won't this door open? It won't even budge. There's something written here. It's an old language, but I think I can read it. When the 2 become 1, the path will reveal itself to you. What's that supposed to mean? Why is the cat being so stingy? It's not like any of his gold means anything to him anymore. Womp womp. Back in Nasrad. Well then, let's go find us some treasure. Okay. There's some directions on the map. To the north of the City of the Sands, when the 2 pieces become whole, the way to the treasure will be known. I can't read anything before that. It's torn off. That's all it says. The City of the Sands probably refers to the city that has been here before Nasrad. I think it was called Oasis. So, it's to the north of here, huh? We can't get there in we can get there in no time with my ship. I'm a sailor without a ship at this point. There's no way I'll be able to search for my friends now. If we do find the treasure, I'd like to use my share to buy a ship. I like you, Vice. You never give up. Very well, off we go. And with that, we do not go yet, because I need to go to the weapons shop now that I have control of Vice, and now that I'm actually able to, put stuff onto my characters. Right? I'm pretty sure that I need to switch things around. Just making sure. I don't remember the last episode. Yep, I do. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna go do that. I'll meet you back here so we're not wasting any more time. I mean, of course I'm gonna show off what's actually in the shop, so here we go, and we get the Iron Cutter for Vice, an ancient weapon of pre-Old World times. It is said that this blade is used to cut iron ore. Very nice. Let's throw that on Vice. Very good. And Gilder gets the Nasser Pistol, a replica of the weapon used by the Royal Guard without the unnecessary decorative elements. So it's a plain gun, but it's a stronger gun, and that's really all that matters to me. We have the Nasser Uniform, which would go good with Vice. This is what I gave to Ica. And the Holy Robe, which wasn't even that good for Fina. And then the Immunity Ring, which I bought one with the girls, forgetting that they can't actually equip it. Gilder's actually the only one that can equip it right now, but I don't really need it. So let's put this onto Vice. There we go. Come on, equipped. Thank you. And we can get on out of here. Leave. We're good. We actually do not need any items because the guys have enough. But what I do want to do before I leave is I do want to do that thing with the Map of Ages. Now, we distinctly got that with Ica and Fina. This is that point in the game where the 2 of them are not together. They don't even know that they're in the same area together, and Vice and Gilder did not see that particular discovery. However, if I go on up here, look at my doppelganger right there on the wall again, talk to Mr. Guildmaster here, I can actually sell him the Map of Ages. I don't get it. Game logic, I guess, whatever, but it's a thing. Just remember that it's a thing. If you really want to have the most gold for Ica and Fina, you could just wait around down on the bottom before, or for the Map of Ages to swing around if you miss it. This way you don't trigger the Clara cutscene, but, do what you gotta do, I guess. Or you can just have Fina and Ica fly around and make the discoveries from themselves, There's so many different ways that you can go about playing this game. It all depends on your own personal preferences. But let's go ahead to the boat and make our way to Daccat's Island as well. Now, Daccat's Island, as I was saying, is a very interesting mechanic to it because you have 2 separate parties in 2 separate parts of the of the dungeon. But it's interesting watching the way that they interact with each other, and that would pretty much be going ahead and hitting switches and activating, certain things that affect not only what's in front of, like, Vice, but will also affect whatever's in front of, like, Ica and Fina. So let's head over this way. We're not making a stop at Crescent Island. You can still land there. I believe you can land at the deserted island. Okay, as I was saying, you can land on the deserted island. I don't even think it's... whatever. You can land there anytime before you head back to Nasrid after you complete Daccat's Island. So, if you didn't get the treasure chests that were there, then would be the time to do it, because as soon as you stupid fucking... Oh, there it is again! Really? Really? I just needed to hang out by Daccat's Island and it was always here? Seriously? Oh, man. Anyway, make sure to get those 2 chests, because there will be a point where you won't be able to get them. Now, we can land at Daccat's Island. However, where Vice and Gilder drop off looks quite different than what Fina and Ica were at. In fact, this one has a lizard? I guess that is. It kind of looks like a little lizardy thing in front of it. Sure, why not? I don't think there's anything. No, okay, it's just the map. So, looks like it has the same type of, like, pressure sensitive rock in front of it. So let's take a walk on this. This door is huge. I don't know how the 2 of us can open it. There's probably some sort of trick to opening it. Ah, what? What was that? Ah! What was that? Whatever it was, it just opened the door. I don't know if that's good or bad. I didn't touch anything. Did you? That said something like, when the 2 pieces come together. I wonder if anyone else is here. Never mind. What are the chances of that? It's not like this is a video game or anything. Ica, what do you think we should do? I'm not sure how, but the door opened, and there's treasure inside. We should go. So, as you can see right there, we're on the same path, just taking 2 different, like, directions to get to the endpoint. It's interesting because it's like Ica is up top and Vice and Gilder are below us. So as we're running forward here, Vice and Gilder are like 2 levels down, and you'll be able to see all the interactions as we get a little bit forward. But first things first, let's go ahead and start treasure chest collecting with our very first one, the Skywing. Now this actually makes up for the fact that Fina got a new weapon and Vice got a new weapon, because the Skywing, of course, based off of its name, is a new weapon for Ica. So we can get rid of Grendel's wing and do a boomerang shaped like a flying bird. It always returns no matter how far it is thrown. The hit goes down for some reason, but the attack does go up a pretty good amount. So of course that will go on. And that is our first chest of the dungeon. And of course we will be getting all of them on our way through. Now we're going to be coming up to these little spinny thingies right here that go from apparently fight to fight. No, it doesn't really go from fight to fight, but, you know, I knew there was going to be new enemies. Oh, we got 2 new enemies. Okay. Now, we'll start with these guys. There's not too many new guys here, but, you know, we'll show off everything. The, Feralisk, which is kind of like that Death Hound or whatever, just recolored and everything. 217 HP, 228 experience, 155 gold. Could possibly drop a light coat, which is just another type of, armor for the girls. And these guys are very weak against electricity, so use yellow to take them down. The other guy is the Baru. Barus? I think that's what it is. There we go. Okay. Barus have 120 HP, 143 experience, 96 gold. Could possibly drop Pyrum boxes, and they're more weak to, like, ice magic and purple magic because they are red. But I'm going to stick with yellow just because that's what my characters have. Yeah, I'm going to use you to hit this. Oh, no, I see the one I want to hit. I want to hit that one. And you will now Electri, this one. It should hit them all, because if you hit the middle, it has a better range of, a better spread of attack.
Move. Give me strength.
Come on, go. Oh, I forgot to show off Ika's weapon. That's right, we'll get it. Oh, I only hit one? Really? Come on. Man, she needs better yellow spells. Anyway, here is Ika's weapon. I guess it kind of looks like a bird, right? Little V shape. Maybe it looks like a flock of birds or something like that. I don't know, a flock of seagulls. Yeah, there you go. You can change its color. It has another little diamond thing in the middle, but we're going to keep it on yellow, and we're going to throw it at this guy. And Fina is going to smash that one. Yeah! Very good. Alright, Fina, this is up to you. Get it! Yeah! Alright, nice! I like it. Good job, girls.
That was fun.
Woohoo! Awesome! Now, as I was saying, those little things do not initiate random battles, but what they do is they give you the ability, I got a light code, cool. They give you the ability to transfer between Vice and Ika. So you go up and you hit it. And now we have control over Vice and Gilder. So let's go ahead and run down this way. Before you open this chest, make sure everybody is healed up. I don't know how much damage you possibly did from here, from Nasred to here, but I think everyone's fine. Because as soon as you hit the button... Now, when Gilder said we weren't alone, he was right. Just in a different way. Zivelin Bane has made his way into this cave. Well, another Zivelin Bane. This particular one has 1,817 HP, 1,036 experience, 3,444 gold at the end of battle. Of course, the various seeds as the most Zivelin Banes give you. Plus, then we get the sellable item that is inside the chest, which I'm pretty sure I still have a lot of those that I need to sell anyway. You know what? Let's just beat this guy down with all of our might. Oh, and I forgot to show off both of their weapons, too. That's all right. At this rate, we're going to get another round, that's for sure. Come on, let's go. That's fine. Hit me with your normal shots. I have no issues with that. All right, so Vice's new weapon is actually really cool. It's like, has this, like, red, like, coloring around it. There's even, like, a weird, like, blood streak on it. At some points, you'll see at the end of battle. Looks weird in red. Silver, of course, is your ideal because it's a weapon. But we're going to stick with yellow. And, of course, we'll hit him. Gilder's, on the other hand, I think his last weapon was like a double barrel. This one is just like one huge barrel at the end of it. Nothing too flashy. I wish his weapons were a little bit more, you know, a little cooler to look at. But I think a few of them rank up there. Do I... Nah, you know what? We'll just hit. I probably should have Cutlass Fury. I'll do that next round. Just to make it go a little bit faster. Boom. Very good. Actually... Burst. Crap. That's alright. That's okay. That's okay. We're still good. We're still good. We're still good. It's but a flesh wound. Alright, here we go. Let's do a Cutlass Fury, and of course we're one short of a Gunslinger. Just shoot him. Whatever. Skip it. Beat him. Oh, man. 552. Oh, and he was guarding that round. You cheeky bastard, you. Come on, let's go. Yeah. And done. My normal attack nearly did as much as the Cutlass Fury. You jerk.
I wish they were all that easy.
Okay, so that was the first time we actually saw Gilder's ending, and it's actually the longest ending animation out of anybody in the game. Like, sometimes you have to sit and wait for him to do his full animation before you're allowed to move on. But anyway, we still get the soul crystal at the end of that, so that's just another sellable item. And now all the other chests that we find from here on out will just be, you know, other good stuff. And I think there may be one down here as well. No, it's a switch. A lever, I'm sorry. Wonder what it's for. Pull the switch, or lever, whatever you want to call it. And then, ta-da! Opening the way for our friends to get through, unbeknownst to us. But generally speaking, that's your gimmick. That's exactly how this oh, God. At least be something new, maybe? Okay, good. At least there's something new. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Some purple enemies here for us. These wall ranks. They're like walruses, but not at the same time. Whatever. 417 HP, 285 experience, 193 gold. Could drop Panica boxes at the end of battle, which, you know, causes confusion on your enemies. Don't use purple or blue because they're resistant to that. Red would probably be your best bet, but I'm going to stick with yellow only because I want to build up yellow spells. Oh man, he didn't say it. One of his lines that he says for a critical is he goes right up to somebody, aims at them, and he just goes, "Gotcha," and then fires at them, and it does like a massive amount of damage.
I wish they were all that easy.
He's got to kiss the gun, he's got to spin it on his fingers, he's got to push up his glasses, he's got to say his little line. Sometimes Willy lands on his shoulder. I wish we would get that at some point, but oh boy. Anyway. Switching back on over to the girls, and now we get to move forward. Now, the door will shut behind you eventually. I don't know how long it'll take, but it will shut. But you are able to open it again. Don't think that you're permanently locked in here. Is there a chest on that side? Yeah, but let me pull this switch first. Doors that open by themselves, levers that we have no idea what they do. I really don't get this place. Well, we as the player do, because, as I was trying to say before, it's the interesting gimmick. You do stuff with one character that affects the path of the other, and you gotta have to go through the dungeon kind of slowly. Like, you can't just burn through it with one set of characters. You have to go a little bit with one, and then a little bit with the other, and then a little bit with the next, and it's just really cool seeing the interaction between the two parties without them actually being next to each other. Alright, so there's that. Let's stand on this switch. Switch on over device. And then over here, we get to go on up. I think there's even a battle. There aren't that many more new enemies left in this dungeon. I kind of wonder if I'm going to run into the rest of them before I end this episode. But, you know, lucky for you in the next one, you won't have to worry about any random battles, and we can just push along nice and easy. There's our next chest, 2001 gold. Very, very interesting year. That was my graduating year, actually. Take that as you will, determine my age and yada yada yada. Open door, and I think it auto switches us to. No, it won't auto switch us. It'll just do that. It'll show both pressure points. All the doors move. Oh no, I can. I guess I can move through, and we can switch back device, and we can move through, and we can switch back. So now, okay, so this is one of those rooms that I was talking about where Ica and Fina are like, they're up there. See that path that's kind of jutting out from the wall up there? If I go back, pending I don't actually get into any more random battles, there we go. That is the path that I keep messing up, that Ica and Fina are on. So, and then I can't actually look down. It blocks your vision. It's very, very craftily done. Like, you know where Vice is as the player, but it won't let you see him because, in first-person view, because the stuff is just, the paths are just perfectly placed where you cannot look down. And then again, the door's shut, so don't worry about that. You can go back and open them. I'm going to grab this last chest right here. Maiden's Armor 2. Actually, buying that armor for Ica back in town was, I don't want to say it's a waste of money. It's never a waste of money to power up your characters. Always remember that. But you do get the Maiden's Armor here, which is actually a really good set of armor. Let's go here, and there you go. Legendary armor given to a great female warrior by Daccat. So, I don't know what this female warrior is. I don't remember anything spoken about it in, like, all the discoveries, but we'll do that for Ica. And then, of course, Fina can also wear it. Her hit and her dodge go down. Our magic resistance goes up. Not like I really need that for anything. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do I really want... Nah. You know what? I'm actually not going to give her the Maiden's Armor. You're going to stick with the light coat because you will be fine. Okay, so... we will worry about this next section in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. In the next episode, we continue making our way through Daccat's Island, jumping back and forth between Ica and Fina and Vice and Gilder, and we get to see more of the intricate puzzles that this island has to offer, as well as finally seeing what the great treasure happens to be. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.